All right. Hello, everybody. Give me a second. I just unmuted the wrong channel on the mixer. There. I think that's better. Man, I'm not prepared at all. I have to move my monitor, too. Hang on. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing pretty well myself. Looks like we got the usuals in the chat. I see Derek and Alex and Grove Twig and Shades and Terry on the wrong account and hey, there we go. Terry switched accounts before I could even properly call him out. All right. We got the SmplTrek today. I guess I should start this stream off by saying I had no clue that the 3.0 update was coming out. I've worked with Sonicware in the past, both on just straight SmplTrek content, and then I did a sponsored video with them about the 2.0 update, but I had no clue about 3.0. I woke up to a Chris Lodi video this morning and saw that two features that I've really been wanting on the SmplTrek were implemented. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let's dive in and check this out. Yeah, Sonicware did send me this almost a year ago now. Wow. The SmplTrek, but they don't even know I'm doing this stream. Maybe they do. I don't know. So, the new features here. Actually, I'm going to jump into the Freebeat Discord real quick. That's because this morning Alex posted in the Discord, he posted a summary of the new features. There we go. Guess I could have just gone to the Sonicware website, but this is better. All right, so new in 3.0, there is a performance mode that allows you to play instruments on the home screen. It is October, which is super cool. Loop playback of a project, which is interesting. Some people are really going to love it. I don't have too much of a use for it. I'm not sure, but that might change. This is a big one for me. You can now set individual instruments to mono or legato in addition to polyphonic. So before you could only do poly instruments, and if you wanted to do bass lines, your sequencing had to be very precise. Otherwise, you'd get like overlapping and multiple notes. Now you can just set your bass instrument to mono, which is awesome. Transpose to instrument/MIDI tracks. I've been playing a lot with the Dirty Wave M8, and I think this is going to be kind of like that, which is cool. Auto step recording function. Basically, it's step jump from the Polyend tracker, which again is cool to see. It's a combo to adjust. I did play with that just a little. You can clip copy between tracks now, which is nice. Improvements to the EQ, we'll talk about that. And then the other big one for me, metronome on and off while editing a clip, and you can set metronome exclusively to count in. That was a big one for me. Okay, I've switched back to chat, and holy crap, there's more people in here. Inky the Cat is here. Oh, everyone's just really chatty. Good, I like an active chat. All right. So, I guess let's go ahead and dive into the features here. To do that, let's sequence a drum track. Yeah, that sounds fun. I've just got a whole bunch of presets on here. This is actually an older card I found. I do have a few of my own samples. Oh, these are all the PL128 sounds. Okay, let's just go to a stock kit for now. I'll have way too much fun playing with those. Pop kit, sure. Okay, so kick, hi-hat, snare. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on auto. So this is that step jump I was telling you about. So if you hold function and use the left button, you can't really see it. these are 2 buttons right here, left and right. If I hold it down, it says auto 2. I don't know if you can see that or not. Auto off and auto 1. Those are step jumps. So we'll do eighth notes, excuse me, which means we want auto 2, because when I put a kick in, you'll notice the sequencer skips 2 steps forward, which is really nice. Can I do multiple? Yeah, cool. Cool. That's super easy. Yeah, I like that a lot. Although, truth be told, my preferred method of sequencing on the SmplTrek is to select a sample, turn on edit mode, and then just use buttons 1 through 16 to punch in a sound or a step. So like, just like that. But if you use the grid and the screen, then this is a great addition, definitely. Love to see some stutter effects on here. Yeah, that would be very cool. More effects on the... Oh, Sadiq Cat is here. Wow, took you 6 minutes to get in here. This must be a record for being late. More effects on the SmplTrek would be cool. I'd love to see the ability to have multiple insert effects per channel. I'm not sure if that's something that's possible, but would be super cool. Okay, let's get a bass line now. So we will go instrument. Okay, that's not a bass. I think I have... Ooh, this is from Vital Synth, I think. But I've got some PO128 sounds on here. Okay, now we'll talk about polyphonic versus mono versus legato. So before, all of your instruments... Whoa. That was weird. Oh, it's playing the whole sample. It's like not properly chopped up. That's on me. That's pretty cool. However, let's just pick a different sample then. We'll just go to this one. Before this, all of your samples were polyphonic. Whoop, I did not want that. I want this. So they were all polyphonic. But now, let's see. If we go through here, should be a new section. Did not mean to hit play. Hang on, what am I missing here? Oh, I'm on track 1 for some reason. There we go, track 2. Length. Here we go. Type. Poly. I can set it to monophonic or legato. Ah, nice. That's all I've wanted this whole time from the SmplTrek. That is all I have wanted. Ah, that's so great. And we still have our release controls here. And then we also have legato, which this is not a great patch to demonstrate legato. Let's record something in. Can't talk today. And let's use the new metronome function. So, I believe if I hold function, I can just toggle the metronome on or off with this right button right here, which is so handy. Before you had to go home and then click in tempo and then use the knobs to do it from here, which is really, really kind of a pain. And now you don't have to. Also, if your metronome is off and you have pre-count set to anything, it'll now just trigger the pre-count, and then the metronome will drop out, which is so cool. Adam, you just updated yours as well? Awesome. Yeah, the updates do get better and better. 2.0 feels bigger, but this feels kind of like the update where they added in the quick copy and paste functions. Just a lot of quality of life stuff. So check this out. Arm it for recording. We're going to get a count in, and then the metronome's just going to stop. That's so great. It's so easy. Nice. So fast. Yeah. Cool. Not sure what my timing was on this one. Seems maybe a little off there. Nope. Hang on. How do you extend the note length? It's been a while. Screw it. We'll just punch it in live real quick. Maybe my timing was fine. I can't remember if I have micro timing on or not. I don't think I do. Can't remember where you adjust that. It has been a while since I've been like fully in on the SmplTrek. I've been using it a lot as a sampler lately. But not as much as, you know, or in the arranger mode. Nice. Okay. That's super cool. Let's copy this whole scene here. So function in A, and then paste. Oh, paste. Yes, there we go. So now we have two identical scenes. Let's change up the baseline a little bit, though. Sure. We'll just clear it. Yeah, that's fine. And then record from scratch. Cool, so now we have two variations. Gonna cue through scene one. Nice. Cool. And Derek is now on the latest firmware as well. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, the audio in over USB is really cool, and that's a function I don't use that often. However, I just got a new phone, so I might be using my phone a little bit more for music. We will see. We will definitely see. Cool. Let's maybe add like a pad or something in here. We'll go instrument. And I want to be on scene 2, actually. Nope, that's step. Home. There we go. Clip 2. Cool. Not a guitar. What do I have in terms of my sounds? Some bad guitar. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, okay. I like that. That's a preset from Vital, I believe. Maybe not a preset. I want to say it's like a synthwave pack I got. Alex should team up to make Freebeat an Arduino-based heart rate to sync clock converter. Oh, man. We would be... That's where I'd be. Absolutely. Let's increase the tempo a bit, actually. 126. Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually talk about looping now, because it's quite interesting the way that you do it. So when you're on the home screen here, the project screen, if you hold function, we can turn loop on or off, which is kind of neat. So right now I've got it set to loop. Now it's on once. Now it's on loop. So if I leave it on loop, it's going to just continuously loop whatever I have set as the loop start and stop point in song mode. Whereas normally what it would do is just play the scene. So this scene is set to go for 4 bars. It would play it for 4 bars. Then it would move on to scene 2, play it for 4 bars, and so forth. But with loop on, it'll just continuously loop. And I believe you set loop in... Is it in the track itself? No, I actually don't know this. Maybe in project menu under settings, playback. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so you have loop or once, and then you tell it loop start and then loop end. So we can just go loop, loop 1. So now it's just gonna, or scene 1. Now it's just gonna loop scene 1 endlessly. That's super cool. We'll see if it jumps over now. Yep, is it gonna stop after 4 bars? I'm not sure. No, it's going to keep looping. Okay, that's actually kind of cool for performance. And then we can turn that off with function and pressing this button here. This should be the last time through. No, it just keeps going. Interesting. I'm not really sure why. I don't know. But nonetheless, it's still, very... very useful compared to how it used to handle that, where you just were kind of SOL if you wanted to loop anything in song mode. Let's see here. Let's play with, what were we going to do? Oh, we wanted a pad here. That's right. Yeah, so we will loop. We'll loop here. Yeah, we're already doing that. Okay. Into track 3. Yeah, it's groovy. Cool. Let's just actually let's set our track length here to 64. I forgot you can go to 128. We'll go 64. Here we go. That was terrible. I'm supposed to hold it. Maybe I do on 128 steps. I am not on my game today, am I? There we go. One more time. And you can't do that jumping in there, can you? One more time. Can I start it? I can't remember. Can I start it at the very, very end here? Can I start, like, right here? Nope. Okay, it has to go from the beginning. That is not at all where... What a disaster. All right. Here we go. Sure. That's fine. That's not. Whoa, what the hell? Huh. Well, we're going to clear all that out. We're just going to go 128 steps. Or nope, sorry, 64. I promise I can talk. There you go. That's what you get. Nice and basic there. So normally what I would do is take the time to punch everything in and, you know, figure that out properly. But because I have limited time with you all here, man, chat is completely unrelated to what I'm doing, isn't it? I haven't looked at it in a minute. But normally what I would do is figure all this out. But like I said, since I'm, you know, limited time, just go for something simple here so we can demonstrate more of these features. A Another suggestion for the SmplTrek: chord follow. Interesting. I don't know how this workflow would support chord follow. It's very I don't know. There'd have to be some tricky stuff going on. One thing to note before we move on, actually, is if I scroll down here to the 3 global audio. We back? We here? OBS just like lost connection completely. Okay, looks like it's working for me. I see myself. Confirmation. We're back? Okay. Cool. But yeah, I don't know how a chord follow mode would work here on the SmplTrek, because it's very much just like straight up a DAW kind of, you know? Yeah, I don't know what OBS did there. It just, all of a sudden, YouTube was just like, OBS lost connection, and I clicked over to OBS, and it said everything was fine. Oh, well. But yeah, this is set up just kind of like a DAW. It's for more linear music. Obviously, this update goes around that, but I don't know how a chord follow mode would work. That'd be very interesting. Very interesting. Now that we do have some chords in, though, let's get a lead. So for that, we will get yet another instrument track. How about a disgusting saxophone? Okay. My stream is a little blocky now. That's very weird. OBS says everything is fine. That's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. Can you add Bit Crush to the saxophone? Hell yeah, let's do it. Effects, here we go. Insert effects. Bit Crush. We will go on target. Nope. Where did Bit Crush go? I just saw it. Did I miss it? There we go. Crusher. That is not in tune at all, is it? I need to tune it like in the instrument settings here, I think. Transpose. Nope, that's the new feature. So that'll transpose a whole clip, which is cool, but not really what I'm after. I can't remember where to actually tune the instrument. We don't need to use it now. Because that was definitely not in tune. We will pick a new sample. That does not sound in tune either, does it? Maybe my bass is out of tune. Oh well. Like I said, this is an older SD card that I just threw the new firmware on, so I cannot remember what all these samples are. Let's take that up an octave. 2 octaves. Oh, damn, that's the one. That's the one that had all that stuff on the end of it. Well, we could sample something real quick here. We'll just go mono from like the J6 here with a tiny little cable. Yeah, why not? Why don't I just jack up the whole stream here? Give me a second. Okay, well, I don't necessarily want to get into destroying the live rig, so we're just going to do this abomination right here. Maybe? I just want to sample a C. Oh, Derek, you finally got your Tracker Mini. Nice. Okay, I've got the J6 off camera here slightly. We will go sampling. And I'm not getting audio because... Why? Because the volume's down. That'll certainly do it. Also because the cable's not plugged in all the way. That'll also do it. Sorry. Let's pick a different sound here. That's fine. We'll go up an octave. All right, watch your ears, folks. Here we go. We're going to sample this. If the delay would shut up. I'm going to kill the delay. There we go. Okay, here we go. We're actually going to do that one more time with a little bit of the envelope. There we go, so it doesn't just immediately die. There we go. We'll say done for right now. And then undo that. Okay. I love keeping the J6 around for stuff like that, too. I love how you all hang around through these, like, terrible streams and all of these, like, mess-ups. I'm so bad at the live stuff. I love it. Okay, what are we doing here? We are going... I guess I could have just loaded it to the track, but instead, I'd rather go to the pool, sample, pool. That's not where we saved it, is it? Project. Here we go. Nope. There we go. I just had to remember how to listen to it. Normalize. Sure. Load. We'll go instrument 5. I can't remember if we had anything on instrument 4 or not. Bring that in. Okay. Get that hair out of there. Okay, not the best quality sample. That cable is definitely on the fritz. We'll go Legato, and we'll add some release on here. Now I'll show you what the adjust here does on knob D. This is your glide, basically, your gliss between notes. Yeah, cool. Nice. Let's talk about... I'm going to clear track 4. Let's talk about perform mode now. So, before, if I wanted to play my pattern and go into the... Terry, this is your Wednesday night entertainment. You guys are too kind. Before, if you wanted to jam, you'd have to start your backing stuff and then go in, and then I just realized I sampled a C, and it's very clear to me the bass, if we remember, was not a C. So we're right back where we were. Damn it. I could have sworn there was a place where you could adjust what like the bass pitch was. Is it here? Yes. There we go. Cool. Okay, I figured it out. We didn't need to go through all that. Anyway, if you wanted to jam live, as I was saying, you would have to start your track, then go into your track down here. And then play it like that, right? We also didn't have the loop function back then, so there's a use for it. I'm already finding myself to be wrong about not needing the loop function. If you want to jam live, there you go. That's a way to activate it, or to make that happen. To activate it, what? You could have gone into a clip before, pressed play, and then they wouldn't progress to the song mode, but only if you started them there. Now you can start them in song mode and loop them. Anyway, that's how you performed in the past. Now you hold function and click perform. And now you can scroll between your tracks that are active with the D-pad, and those tracks will just show up. All their sounds will show up in the buttons down here. Which is super cool. You can also switch between your scenes, as you can see up top, hopefully. And you also have these controls for whatever track you're controlling. They're kind of like some quick little, some suggested performance controls. So you have your filter frequency, your filter resonance, your effects send, and the level for that track. So let's go into effects, actually, and set a send effect for this track here. It's already on, apparently. It's a reverb. Whoops. Still getting used to going function perform. Why am I not hearing reverb? That's weird. The level's definitely working. Did I find a bug? Try a different effect, maybe. Plate reverb. Sure. Do I have to adjust the send in here? Or can I? No. Huh. How do you, hang on, how do you adjust the send? I can't remember. Nope. That's so weird. Huh. Why am I not hearing the reverb? Not just me, right? Huh, you couldn't hear the filter adjusting any of your tracks either. Interesting. They might have a little glitch on their hands here. In theory, though, these would control the send and the level, and it does control the level. And if you want to reset it, you just click the button in, which I love that. All right, let's pick a filter for this so I can show off the new EQ changes, because those are pretty cool too. Let's go to clip number 2 here and just sequence something real quick. Okay, so we got that going. We will go to the mixer here. See, this is where the loop is going to come in handy. How do I access that again? Here. Playback. Loop. Now we'll just set it to scene 2, because this is where I want my scene to loop. Okay, I have a filter going, and it is not affecting instrument 5 for some reason. Oh, so there's my reverb. Are these offset by... Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay, sorry, I was looking at chat really quick. I think you actually have to have everything set in the mixer for the track itself, and then you can adjust those. Then you can adjust them from the perform menu. Let's see if that theory is correct. Definitely have some reverb there. That sounds pretty solid, actually. Yeah. Anyway, as I was going to say here, the EQ... Actually, let's go back and turn down the send level so we can actually hear the EQ. Because before, when you adjusted the EQ, it would like crackle and pop like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, and pop. And apparently they fixed that. They did some editing to the code, which we all know that's my language. I'm great at that stuff. Okay, so it's still not crazy smooth, but it's so much better than it was. Let's see if we can adjust in perform mode here. I'm going to copy this clip and paste it right here. And then I'm going to go into settings, playback. Now I want a faster way to access this menu, the scene loop menu. Yep, now they got me wanting that. Oh yeah, back to the mixer, unmute everything. Perform. There we go, that's it. Cool. Okay, so yeah, you have to have everything set in your mixer settings first. So just setting the send effect and setting that up isn't enough. You actually have to go into the track in the mixer and excuse me. And then set basically your level, like your default level, and then it seems like the controls in perform mode will like be offset to that. Yep. Of course, we can also play it, so let's do that. Exit perform mode. Let's clear this clip out right here. Function and B, or clear, sorry. These are A and B. They'll always be A and B to me. I did not mean to go into the clip. Perform. Here we go. That's cool. Hang on, I just noticed something. So when you hold a note and then move, it shows you what note is actually playing. So I hold this F. Now technically I'm on an A, but the F is glowing to let me know the F was what was playing. That's cool. I love that. My next sponsor? Who's my next sponsor? Oh, Rice Krispies. I'd take that. I like Rice Krispies. They're okay. Not my favorite cereal. I don't know if I have a favorite cereal. Actually, I do. I'm going to be boring. It's just Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios with like a nice quality almond milk is such a good combination. Mm. Hey, Lady Freebie, can we get Honey Nut Cheerios? She said, okay. That sounds so good. Oh, man. I do love that. That's a good cereal. Let's see here. Oh, YouTube is giving me a thing. It says in 48 seconds, and it's counting down, ads will run shortly for some viewers. So look out for ads, I guess, everybody. I gotta pay the bills. Captain Pickrun cereal. Life cereal is good. Cinnamon Life. Cinnamon Life is some good stuff. My body sounds like Rice Krispies. Every day that goes by. Every day that goes by, I relate to that more and more. Also, no, I'm not like vegan or vegetarian. But almond milk with cereal just hits so good. Let's see here. What else do we want to look at? Perform mode is really cool. Really cool, actually. I wish the looping could work with the audio tracks. I know that would be super hard to implement, but I just wish it could. I'm going to look really quick at the changelog here for version 3. Let's see. We covered performance mode. We covered loop playback of a project, mono mode and legato mode. Yep. Transpose. Oh, we can look at that. We looked at step jump. We looked at the EQ improvements, clip copy, metronome copy. Numerous improvements and bug fixes have been made, including the return of the scene switching function using MIDI program change. That's cool. So, yeah, definitely bring some more functionality to the live stream sorry, I just read Terry's comment. Some functionality to the MIDI functions. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. Bring some more MIDI functionality to the SmplTrek. Jeez, there we go. Yeah, ads are annoying in streams. Sorry. I think I may have to go and like disable them in streams, but I also have to pay my bills, so it might just happen. Rice Chex is surprisingly good. Yes, I agree with that. Alex, you are referring to one of the greatest games ever released, Chex Quest. I was not allowed to play Doom or like Wolfenstein or any of that, but I was allowed to play Chex Quest growing up. And man, what a great game. I recently saw that there is an HD remake, and it was on Switch. It was on the eShop for like 49 cents. And I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, yes. I bought it. And it was the biggest piece of crap I'd ever played in my entire life. It's so bad. So I figured it was because it was on Switch, right? So then I went to, I can't remember if it was just like on PC or if it was actually on Steam, but it was free on PC. And I played it there and it was just as bad. Wait, Terry. I have 90s video game knowledge that you don't? Oh my God. Chex Quest. It's the first one. The first one's the best one. It's just 5 levels. It's so good. There are secrets, like secret passages and stuff everywhere. I still don't think I've seen all of the final level All these years later. That game was an effing masterpiece. So good. So good. Oh, man. What were we going to look at? I have to look back here. Transpose. Yeah, let's try Transpose. So we'll leave perform mode. Weird that tapping home again doesn't take you out of perform mode. Terry, it was on PC, I believe. I believe it was exclusively on PC. It was on DOS. It was MS-DOS, I think, yeah? I can't remember. I can't remember exactly how old it is. Transpose. Okay, so melodic-wise, maybe let's go in and mute our... Well, we'll just mute our chord. Actually, no, we will not. We will go into the instrument track here. Transpose. So this is the bass line we're on. I just moved it up a whole step. It definitely did. Wow. You can do it real time. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Let's try it with the chords. Were those not the chords? Could have sworn those were the chords. Oh, they were. Looks like you can go one octave either direction. That's pretty cool. But it has to complete a whole pass-through, it seems. Yeah, it has to pass through the entire thing. Chex Quest multiplayer for free on Steam. Is it still a bad port? Like, is it, or not even a port? Is it still a bad remake? Because it is like bad on Switch. I remember I was frustrated. Man, Chex Quest multiplayer. I never played the sequel. I always wanted to, but our computer couldn't run it. I remember being very frustrated. We had, I cannot remember what we had. It wasn't great. I had Chex Quest, and then I also had a PGA Tour golf game. And that was my entertainment. Anyway, that seems to be update 3.0 on the SmplTrek. Honestly, I kind of enjoy updates like this where it's user reviews very popular. That is promising for Chex Quest. Yes. Hell yes. Okay. But I like updates like this where it's nothing groundbreaking. But the instance or the ability, for instance, to change the bass track or whatever track you want from poly to monophonic or legato is huge. Like, let's set the bass here just for fun. Let's set it to poly. And listen to how sloppy that is in there. Let's mute everything. Yeah. Hear how sloppy that is? So the fact, yeah, we can clean it up like that. Don't go legato there. The fact we can clean that up is huge. The fact that we can adjust our glide. Our portamento between notes is also super cool. Yeah, I love stuff like that. The live perform mode is sweet. Like, we could instantly turn this into an ARP, too, if we wanted. Perform. You have to leave perform mode that way. That's right. Like, if we went here and then paste. Oh, I'd have to load in a new instrument. But, well, screw it. Let's make an ARP here on our pad track. Change it to a mono. Something like that. New record. Yeah, just like there, and now we have an ARP. If I mess up and I want it an octave higher, there we go. Go to perform. Make it dry. Level down on the fly. Yeah, this is awesome for just jamming around all over the place. Yeah, very cool. Oh, you got the ELZ1 play, Alex? Nice. Alan, yes. Or no, sorry, it was Shades who asked. Alan, yes, they do keep up with our hardware. No, you cannot automate the transpose feature, I believe. However, I think it's per clip. I think it is per clip. So let's try that actually, really quick. Shades, to answer you, Legato does work like a glide. Yeah, so I actually have it set here on track 5. That's what adjust is down here. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, sounds like this were not possible unless it was just like a straight sample when the SmplTrek first launched. Yeah, very neat. What were we going to do? We were going to see transpose per clip. That's right. So I'm going to go into the mixer here, and I'm going to mute everything that's not the drums and the bass line. We're going to go into the first clip and leave it as is, and then we're going to go into the second clip and see if we can transpose, and if this clip stays. We'll go up a whole octave so we can hear the difference. All right, scene 1, here we go. 4 bars. Here we go. I was wrong. I have it set to loop. Here we go. 4 bars again. Scene 1. That's my bad. That's another new function. Here we go. Yes. That's pretty damn cool. So, yes, it is per clip per track for the transpose. Yeah, very cool. So you could do all kinds of neat stuff with that. Especially, utilizing like the loop function and everything. Yeah, very impressive. Very impressive. Good job, Sonicware. Super cool. It's rare. This is so sad and unfortunate, but it's rare that we see devices, I feel, anymore that are a year old. And this, I mean, technically the SmplTrek's, I think, 11 months released or so. It released 11 months ago. Maybe a year at this point. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, I feel it's rare to see firmware updates that come out that late, let alone, we're on version. We've had 3 major firmware updates in the past year on the SmplTrek, so very cool. I can't wait to see what they're working on next. They've always got something in the tank over there. That's one thing I will also say in talking to them. Like, even if it doesn't come to fruition, they're always thinking about what could they do, which I think is really, really cool. I think that's definitely represented in the fact that the 8-bit warps just got a firmware update, and that's been out for a while. So yeah, very, very cool. SmplTrek still hanging in there at whoops, that was me. I'm using a crappy adapter. Still hanging in at $429, I believe, US, $429 US. This thing does a hell of a lot for that price. The back, you've got a full like bass and mic, bass guitar and microphone input too. You can record your bass like straight into it, or your guitar. I say bass because I play bass, but you can record right into it. It's got 3.5mm sync in and out. A lot of people kind of forget those are there. Onboard microphone, built-in speaker, battery powered, full 5-pin MIDI. Very nice in a device this small. And you can purchase it directly from Sonicware. Yes, Alan. Yeah, you don't have to go through any third-party retailer, which is super cool. You can if you want, but yeah, I love that Sonicware does offer this on their own. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting to compare these two devices, right? Like, they're very different. Very, very different. I love them both in different ways. I just realized, okay, you know what? We're going to do this here. My entire preference for workflow lately, I will show you what I've been using. This has been the entirety of my setup the past couple weeks. Outside of a live rig that I'm working on. I haven't talked about that yet. Oh, y'all ready for a big reveal on camera here? Ooh, what's this? What's this? Oh, look at that. You've been running your WoovBox through your SmplTrek for recording? Nice. I've been running the WoovBox primarily through the Polygon Tracker for recording. But now that the SmplTrek has this update, I'm going to be playing with it a lot. Yeah. Yep. We got the Grove Twig, you're killing me. The one person who's known that I've had this. Yeah. That's the Dirty Wave M8. And I definitely have one. Also, there's one more thing that I've been using. Also, I love the Dirty Wave M8. That's something else I'm working on. I absolutely love it already. We'll talk about that later, though. I won't feature this on the channel probably for another 2 months. Just a heads up. I've got some special things to say about these two pieces of gear together. Yeah, just pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. But there's one more thing. One more thing I'll show off. It does have a badass... Oh, the castle's upside down. It does have a badass boot up little sequence there. I purchased this with my own money and a lot of people have been speaking ill of it, and I've had a hard time finding information on it online, really. Not information, but like actual people using it. And it has become like the coolest thing that I own for live drumming. And it's this. Ooh. The 1010 Razzmatazz. This thing is so I hate saying underrated as a YouTuber, like check out this underrated drum synth thing. But a lot of people are sleeping on this. This thing is freaking nuts, and I can't wait to show you. I cannot wait to show you what I've got in the works with this. I don't think that'll be this week's video, but it might be. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how productive I am tomorrow. Anyway, look at this lineup of gear. Of portable. Only one of these is not battery powered, and it's the Raz. This is one hell of a collection of gear. Yeah. Definitely very lucky to be in the opportunity to have these pieces of gear in front of me and to know them somewhat well and be able to make music with them. And I thank you all for that because, it's because of all you. So thank you to everybody. Thank you for joining me for this stream. Thank you to Sonicware for putting out 3.0. As much as I loved working with you on 2.0, it was a lot of fun to also just be completely surprised by this with two functions I've been asking for since like day one, essentially. Very, very cool. Yeah, Grove Twig, this is essentially what I'm bringing to you next week. Oh my God, wait, is this what I'm bringing next week? This might be exactly what I am bringing next week. Very close. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you to Sonicware. Like I said, it was a fun surprise to wake up and just be like, boom, here's those features you wanted, free beat. Awesome. I can't wait to do some more playing with it. I clearly need to refamiliarize myself a little bit with the SmplTrek because it's been a while, but yeah, I need to wrap up the Sample Something track from season 1 because I still plan on finishing that. Hope everybody has a fantastic evening or afternoon or morning or whatever time it is wherever you are. Thank you again for being here. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on Friday for probably a Razzmatazz video, but don't hold me to it. Bye, everybody. Good night.